Okay, sorry about that. My conversation with Mr. Sullivan took a little bit longer than I thought. Shout out to Mr. Sullivan. He says hello, everyone, and that he also misses you. So we're going to go into the examples. The examples are going to be the answer to number 8. Okay? So for this one, it is what is not an answer to the examples. What you need to do, pay attention, follow along, write them in your math notebook. Make sure that you are going through as I am going through. A little insider trading tip. If you need to pause, rewind, and rewatch me explain it, do it. All right? That's a good thing about the video and a perk that you have on the video rather than in class is that we can stop, you can rewind, and watch it again if you didn't catch something. All right? So this is your first example. 4/5 times 7/10. Now remember, multiplying fractions, we want to see if we can cross simplify. We're going to be working with smaller numbers. It's going to make the math a little bit easier. So check to see if you can cross simplify. With this, we are looking at 5 and 7. Okay? Nothing other than 1, but that doesn't count, can go into 5 or 7, so we leave them alone. Now we're checking for 4 and 10. Think of your different factors. Think of things that can go into both 4 and 10. Off the top of my mind, I think of the number 2. So we go ahead and we put a little divided by 2 right here. Solve the problem. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. All right. When we get done with cross simplifying, once we're done with that step, we can just go ahead and multiply straight across. So draw your arrow, 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 5 is 25. Remember that when you have a fraction, you always have to double, triple check to see if you can simplify. Looking at 14/25, can you simplify? No, you cannot. So 14/25 is your answer. All right, that's for the first one. Let's go ahead and move on to our second example now. Let me erase. Okay, we have 3/5 divided by 6/7. With that being said, we are working with division. There should be bells and whistles going off in your head of those 3 words that we need for division. First word is keep, so we keep our first part of the fraction or the problem the same. Our second word is change, so we change the division sign into a multiplication sign. And then the third word is flip. So we go ahead and we flip our second fraction. Now it's become a multiplication problem. All right? Check to see if you can cross simplify. 5 and 7. We had this on the last one. Nope, can't do it. 3 and 6. Oh, I think 3 can go into both. So go ahead, divide by 3. Now just go ahead and solve those division problems. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. If you want to rewrite this next step to kind of organize it, that's fine. I'm running out of space and I'm not for sure how far the camera goes down, so I'm just going to leave it. After you check to see if you can cross simplify, and you can't, you just multiply straight across. So we have 1 times 7 is 7. And 5 times 2 is 10. Double check to see if you can simplify. In this case, you cannot. So 7/10 is your answer. For those 2 example problems, and for question number 8, so for question number 8, which choice given is not an answer to the examples given. So if it is 7/10 or 14/25, that is not the answer for number 8. It's the other one. All right. For numbers 9 and 10, I want you to solve these two examples for you that I'm going to put up on the board here in a second. The possible answer choices are listed for you. Do the problem. Click the correct answer. All right, so that's for numbers 9 and 10. I'm going to put that up here on the board. So for number 9, your problem is 3/4 plus 5/6. And again, this is a throwback to not multiplication, addition, which you all should know, and you need a common denominator. Once you get your common denominator, you do to the top what you did to the bottom, and then add your numerators. All right? For number 10, your problem is 2/3 divided by 4/5. Remember, you're working with a division, so keep, change, flip. If you're confused on number 10, go back to my second example that I gave you, that we went over all together. Number 9 is addition, and we did that earlier in third quarter, so you should have your notes. You can look it up online if you need to. Email me with questions, all right? So those are your two problems, and those are the questions for numbers 9 and 10 on your Google form.